welcome back. We're getting in breaking inputs coming in from Himachal Pradesh. In fact, Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu's government is now to adopt the best practices of the UP's education model now. Himachal Education Minister Rohit Thakur is said to have returned from his visit to Uttar Pradesh, where we are also learning that he met with Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath. The Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu-led government in Himachal Pradesh is all set to adopt the best practices of Uttar Pradesh's education model to bring qualitative improvements in the education sector in Himachal Pradesh. Remember, Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has also been very high when it comes to making those promises about education as well. Recently, Himachal Pradesh's Education Minister Rohit Thakur, that is why, visited Uttar Pradesh to closely observe the qualitative reforms being implemented in the state's education system. Upon his return to Shimla, Minister Thakur has stated that since Uttar Pradesh is the largest state in the country, significant qualitative efforts are being made in the education system over there, which according to Thakur happen to also be an inspiration for other states like Himachal Pradesh. And during his visit, he also said that there was an agreement between Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh to exchange best practices in their education. Now, remember, the state education in Uttar Pradesh has been also showcasing these best practices, which also include various school schemes that are encouraging the teachers. Let's also listen in to one of the reactions that have come in.
हमने अपने विभाग की संबंधित बैठक रखी है, जिसमें उत्तर प्रदेश जो हिमाचल पूरे भारतवर्ष का सबसे बड़ा आपका प्रदेश है, उसमें किस तरीके से हमारा एजुकेशन आगे बढ़ रही है, वहाँ की जो बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस है उसको हम कैसे प्रदेश में लाए और यहाँ की जो एक अच्छी शिक्षा के जगत में अच्छे कार्य हुए हिमाचल प्रदेश के, उसके बारे में परस्पर वहाँ के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी जी से चर्चा हुई और इससे संबंधित आज हमने बैठक रखी है, जिसमें इसके अलावा जो गुणात्मक शिक्षा के प्रति हमारी सरकार वचनबद्ध है, इसके बारे में विस्तार से चर्चा होगी और इस कार्यक्रम के बाद हम वहीं जाएंगे और मैं इसके बारे में अलग से आपको सारी जानकारी दूंगा.
Shireen brings us more inputs on that breaking story. Shireen, remember, Himachal Pradesh, when it comes to the education over there, has been facing this crucial challenge where there's been a decline in the enrollment, especially in government schools. What are those practices that the state is now looking to borrow from Uttar Pradesh's education model? Shireen, can you hear me?
Yes, can you please repeat the question?
I'm saying that there's been a constant decline when it comes to enrollment in government schools in Himachal Pradesh. What are those practices that Himachal is looking to adopt when it comes to Uttar Pradesh's own education model?
Well, more than that, what is something that needs to be focused here right now is how this is the second minister in the government who is trying to adopt a UP government model and appreciating work that has been. Before just last week, we have seen Vikramaditya Singh, another minister from Sukhu government, who in fact went ahead and decided that he's going to adopt the nameplate license.
All right, we seem to be losing that connection with Shireen. But as Shireen was also highlighting, this is the second instance where one of those ministers after Vikramaditya Singh is now borrowing from the Uttar Pradesh model of governance, and this time around it is the education minister himself as far as Rohit Thakur is concerned. But it was a week ago, remember, that Rohit Thakur in fact visited Uttar Pradesh, had a meeting with the Uttar Pradesh chief minister, and the UP CM has assured that there will be an exchange of ideas and schemes which perhaps Himachal Pradesh could also borrow from. That also includes various schemes like composite school scheme and Alankar. But Shireen's back with us. Yes, Shireen, please put this into political perspective as you were highlighting.
Well, Akansha, like I said earlier as well, this is the second minister in Sukhu government who has in fact appreciated Yogi Adityanath's government and also saying that he will be adopting a similar kind of model in Himachal Pradesh. And just few days back, we have seen Vikramaditya Singh, who is another minister in the Himachal Pradesh government, who in fact went ahead and said that the nameplate rule by the UP government is something that will be implemented in Himachal Pradesh as well. That didn't go down well with the Congress leadership. and now Rohit Thakur was the education minister in Himachal Pradesh, saying that similar kind of UP model will be adopted in education sector in Uttar Pradesh. Clearly, this is also not going to go down well with the government, with the Congress leadership in the national capital, because last time as well, both Sukhu as well as Vikramaditya Singh were summoned to the national capital, and in fact were told that these kind of remarks and statements can't be made. And now another minister coming and saying that similar kind of model will be adopted. We have to see how the Congress leadership is going to react to it.
Right, Shireen, it's interesting that you highlight how the Congress High Command had not taken very kindly to Vikramaditya Singh's own move and what he had said back then. But having said that, what are you learning from your sources in terms of how this decision and the borrowing of the education model from Uttar Pradesh will go down with the Congress High Command this time around?
Well, clearly this is not going to go down well, because earlier as well, both Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sikku and Vikramaditya Singh, specifically Vikramaditya Singh, who tried to compare, put out a post on social media, put the picture of Yogi Adityanath as well. That itself was something that Congress leadership didn't take well. He was reprimanded by the Congress leadership, after which he had to take back what he has said. He even went on to say that he was misquoted and he was not trying to compare the UP
I'm so
model.
sorry to interrupt you there, Shireen, but I'm also joined in by Ms. Anila Singh of the BJP. Anila ji, first we see Vikramaditya Singh, and now we have in fact Rohit Thakur also borrowing from the Uttar Pradesh model of governance. How do you think is this going down with the Congress High Command? A, B, is the BJP also welcoming this practice?
My Ram to all, and I'm pretty sure that Congress must be traumatized. But I will say this is unfortunate on the part of Congress party, because after all, we are a nation, we are a country, different states are there, different parties, they are ruling the state, but at the same time, if some government is doing good job, and if you want to take some positivity and the good things from that government, from that particular ministry or the department, there shouldn't be any sort of negativity towards it. After all, Himachal Pradesh is also a part of India, Bharat. And if the person, the Congress worker or the minister says that this thing is good in Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath ji is doing good job. So what is wrong in that? Tomorrow, Yogi government may also borrow something from Himachal Pradesh. After all, we have to think good about the people living in these states. But what to say, Congress party is a very negative party, and they do not believe in cooperation. That is why they have strong reactions towards it. But we say thank you.
You say thank you, but also how far are you going or willing to help them? Because remember, we are learning that there's a draft detailed plan for future steps, but how far will the BJP handhold the Himachal government when it comes to meeting their target?
See, fortunately, our state, Uttar Pradesh, is being governed by Yogi. All right, a sadhu, who knows one thing, that you have to give. So if Himachal Pradesh government, they seek to have any sort of inputs from our government, definitely whole paraphernalia is going to help them out. There is nothing wrong in it, because we have to think about the citizens living in this nation. But the political party whose head doesn't recognize us as a nation, what to say about them? They have always believed in divide and rule. So perhaps they are not able to see eye to eye if something good is happening in Uttar Pradesh. They do not want that Himachal should compare itself, or Himachal should take anything from Uttar Pradesh. This is very mean mentality.
Many thanks to you, Anila Singh, for putting that entire story into perspective for us. And with that, let's now shift focus